Good afternoon, all of you. My name is Megha Rajput, Assistant Professor in BSc CS Department, IIMT College of Science and Technology, Greater Noida. So today we discuss the topic that is classical encryption techniques in cryptography. So what is cryptography and what is the importance of cryptography in our daily life? So cryptography is used to protect our data and users, ensuring confidentiality and preventing cyber criminals from intercepting sensitive corporate information. There are common uses like privacy, confidentiality, authentication, integrity, non-repudiation. These are the uses of cryptography. So, before we discuss the cryptography in detail, let's we discuss about the term network security. So, what is network security? In present day scenario, security of the system is the sole priority of any organization. The main aim of any organization is to protect their data from attacker. So we can say network security is not only concerned about the security of computers at each end of communication. However, it aims to ensure that the entire network is secure. So network security define the protection of safeguarding of the computer in the network by using security tools. So when we apply network security and which type of attacks when we use the network security, there are two types of attacks. That is passive attack and second is active attack. In passive attack, attacker only observe our message, means the message is sent by the sender to receiver. Attacker only observe the message. He cannot change our message. But in active attack, attacker can change our message and it can modify our message which is sent by the sender to receiver. So for preventing this message, we use the uh, art like a cryptography. So what is cryptography? The term cryptography comes from the Greek language by combining Greek word cryptos and graphene, where cryptos means hidden or secret, while graphene means writing. Cryptography is the study of hiding information. It is the art of or science of converting message or readable format into unreadable format. And again transforming into its original message. It provides confidentiality, integrity, accuracy. So the message which is in readable format is called plain text, and the message which is unreadable format is called cipher text. So there are two types of cryptography. First is symmetric key cryptography. Second is asymmetric key cryptography. In symmetric key cryptography, there are a key which are used to encrypt or decrypt our message. Means when the sender send a message, it is called plain text. Means it when it is in readable format. And when the plain text is encrypted to ciphertext, it uses the key that is called secret key. And then when the ciphertext further convert into the plain text, it is also use the same key, same secret key for decrypt our message. So in symmetric key cryptography, we use only one key, that is secret key, for encryption and decryption. Both the method we use only one key. But in asymmetric key cryptography, we use two types of key. First is public key and second is secret key. So when sender send the plain text, and it convert into ciphertext. It encrypted by using public keys, and the ciphertext further convert into the plain text by using the secret key. So we can say in asymmetric key cryptography, there are two types of key are used. There are two different keys are used. So there are some cryptography techniques like classical encryption techniques. So first is substitution cipher techniques. Second is transposition cipher techniques. So what is substitution cipher techniques? So in this, the letter of plain text are replaced by other letter or by number and symbols. There are many types of substitution techniques. First is monoalphabetic cipher. Second is polyalphabetic cipher. Third is Caesar cipher. And last one is Playfair cipher. These are the method to encrypt our message. So in transposition cipher, the order of the alphabet is rearranged to obtain the cipher text. So first is monoalphabetic cipher. This is the types of classical encryption techniques. In monoalphabetic substitution cipher, each plain text letter is replaced with different random cipher letters, different random cipher text letter. So suppose we have the series of plain text like A, B, C, D, E, F, and so on to Z, and the cipher series is Y and L, K, and so on. Means plain text converted into the cipher text by Y and B into N, C into L, D into K, and so on. So this is the example of monoalphabetic substitution cipher. Suppose we have the plain text means sender send the message hello, and when we apply the encryption method, it convert into the cipher text by using monoalphabetic substitution cipher. H is converted into the small h, E is converted into small d, and L converted into D, and next L converted into the same letter. So we can say in monoalphabetic substitution, the mapping between the letters is 1-to-1, means any letter which are appearing by 2 times, it is converted by the same letter. So the relationship between a letter into the plain text to a letter in ciphertext is 1-to-1. In polyalphabetic substitution cipher, each occurrence of character may have different substitute. That is, we can use more than one substitution for the same letter. So in the polyalphabetic substitution cipher, the mapping between the letters, the mapping between the plain text and ciphertext is one-to-many. Suppose we have the example like a sender send the message hello, and it converted into the ciphertext. H is convert into small h, E is convert into X, and the letter L, first letter L convert into D, and second letter S, L convert into S. So same letter is converted by the different letter. So this is called one-to-many relationship between the letters. So the relationship between a letter in the plain text to a letter in ciphertext is one-to-many. So Playfair cipher. Next one is Playfair cipher. So in Playfair cipher, there is a matrix table, 5 by 5 matrix table, in which the keywords and enter, we choose the keyword and enter characters of keyword in 5 by 5 matrix row wise from left to right. Fill remaining spaces in matrix with the rest of English alphabet. Combine I and J in the same column. Suppose we take the example, and the key is word, WORLD word. And first we design a 5 by 5 matrix. We draw a 5 by 5 matrix. So first column filled by the keys, which is world, WORLD, row wise, and remaining other blocks are filled by the English alphabet ABCD sequentially. But I and J are placed into the same block. So this is the example of Playfair cipher. There are lots of algorithm. There are lots of algorithm of cryptography used to convert our message, u- used to encrypt or decrypt our message, like secret key cryptography, stream cipher, block cipher, public key cryptography, and RSA algorithm, elliptic curve cryptography, ECC, digital signature algorithm, identity-based encryption, public key cryptography standard, Diffie-Hellman key exchange algorithm. These are the algorithms of cryptography. And there are some other malwares which are harms for our computers, like virus, worms, trojans, and bots. So viruses, worms, trojans, and bots are all part of a class of software called malware. Malware is short for malicious software, also known as malicious code or malcode. It is a code or software that is specially designed to damage, disrupt, steal, or in general inflict some other bad or illegitimate action on data, host, or networks. Classes of malicious software. There are two most common types of malwares are viruses and worms. These types of programs are able to self-replicate and can spread copies of themselves, which might even be modified copies to be classified as a virus or worm. Malware must have the ability to propagate. The difference is that a worm operates more or less independently or other files, whereas a virus depends on a host program to spread itself. These and other classes of malicious softwares are ransomware and viruses. Ransomware is a type of malicious software that pretends to publish the victim data or perpetually blocked access to it unless and ransom is paid. While some simple ransomware may lock the system in a way that is not difficult for a knowledgeable person to reverse. More advanced malware uses a technique called cryptoviral extortion, which encrypts the victim's files, making them inaccessible and damaged, and demands a ransom payment to decrypt them. And the next is viruses. A computer virus is a type of malware that propagates by inserting a copy of itself into and becoming part of another program. It spreads from one computer to another, leaving infections as it travels. And some other malwares also there who disturb our computer, who thieves our important messages. That's all. Thank you.